What song do you have stuck in your head?
The YMCA.
Ooh, why?
You're gonna make it worse. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. Just did.
That's an interesting song. That makes me think of something, but we have to say the words.
What?
We listen and we don't judge.
Oh, I listen and I judge.
I'm your mom. I probably judge too.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
I keep my judgments to myself, though. So
do you?
Well, not to family.
I was gonna
Family's
say
gonna hear them, but it's people like I don't really know, I'm not close with, I won't tell them I'm judging them.
That's true. Yeah, we keep that for family. We're pretty brutally honest in this family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't hurt my feelings too much. Your brother can hurt my
That's
feelings.
good.
He's pretty easy though.
Yeah, but sometimes I think he's just joking.
There's always truth in every joke.
Or not. He's just looking for a laugh.
That's true too. He is funny. So I'm going to tell you my deep, dark secret.
What?
So I was watching this TikTok video last week, and it had a biker and then a bear chasing them. And then in the song, it was the Mulan theme song, be a man, and they're going to make him into a man or whatever. I'm going to make a man out of you. So anyway, it got stuck in my head. So on the way to work, here I am rocking out, like cranking, like I'm singing it, like people parked next to me at the stop signs and the stoplights are probably thinking I'm completely nuts. I am jamming to that song from Mulan.
They have like a rock cover of it. You should listen to it. It's really good.
I probably would love it. But I'm like, oh my God, what an amazing song. Because you could actually, like for running, for exercising, any type of endurance, like this is a song I need. I really felt like at the end of it, he made a man out of me.
Yeah.
I feel like, that I could put a nail in this wall, hang a photo, and it would be straight.
That's what constitutes a man? They
Yes.
can hang up a photo straight?
For me, in my house, in this space, yes. And maybe, I don't know if I'm ready for the doorknob yet. My dad came and fixed my door handle because it broke. So I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I feel like that's difficult to change.
Well, I felt
door
like I
handle.
was ready, and then it looked all,
Well, it looked all weird.
And the inside, the guts of a door handle look pretty crazy to me.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I just stopped going out that door when that was going on.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess we should welcome our guests. Welcome to the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Shannon.
I'm Ari. Our house is falling apart.
It really is falling apart. I need new sliding glass doors.
Oh, I still haven't replaced the sliding glass door screen. Because the one time the screen was pulled over and she didn't know she was going to let out my dog, and she opened the door and his head went straight through the screen.
It's so
now
lovely.
There's a giant hole.
Yeah, so we can't use that screen door anymore.
I mean, I'll pay for it, but you got to do the work of finding a place to replace it.
I don't know how to take off the screen intentionally.
I would definitely break it, I think, trying to get it out of the track.
Yes. Like, I know I could do it by accident, but I don't know how to intentionally take it out.
YouTube it.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's a channel or it's like, I forget exactly what it's called, but basically he's like teaching you like as if he's like your dad and stuff, and we need to watch it.
Oh, we do need to watch that. Actually, I spoke to an electrician at work, and I said, okay, quick question. Do I need to hire an electrician to change light switches, or do you think I could do that myself? He's like, you could YouTube, but he's like, really, it's really easy. Align everything. Make sure, biggest thing is make sure the switch things off. What are they called?
The
again?
breaker?
Yes, the breaker.
Oh,
make sure the
gosh.
breaker is off. And then you got this. And he's like, I think
we could do
it.
that. Yeah, because it's really scary when the light goes off when you're in the basement.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because I have a wood-burning stove that heats the house because we also heat with oil and it's very expensive. So I try to use the wood-burning stove as much as possible. And like I'll be in the middle of getting wood or throwing wood in the fire, the light just goes out. Or you're on the treadmill, light goes out.
Yeah, every time I'm like, oh, is this it? The ghost is finally coming to get me.
Well, now I'm thinking because we're not the most secure place in the neighborhood. I'm like, is someone breaking in? They're going to murder me right now. This is it.
Someone living in the basement?
They could be. We wouldn't even know, really.
Probably not. That noise we hear at night, oh, those cats.
It's not the
really
cats.
someone out here just making themselves some dinner.
Rummaging through our cupboards, eating food. We wouldn't even know.
I have heard the cupboards open, and I just thought it was you.
We could have a squatter. We just don't know about it. It's fine. As long as they don't harm us.
Yeah.
You know?
You can live here as long as you want, as long as you don't cause any harm.
Right. It'd be nice if you fixed something or cleaned a little, too. That'd be great. If you're not going to pay the
I
bills, you
haven't
should
heard anything
clean.
in the attic in a while, so maybe they killed off the squirrels or whatever was up there and was eating them.
Our groceries are pretty lacking the past few weeks. They might have ate the squirrel in the attic.
Yeah.
They could have climbed up and ate the squirrel. So, how have you been this week? It's first week without school.
I'm still recovering.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all my grades in, though. All A's this semester.
So, is that a 4.0 ending on your architecture career?
This semester, in total, I have a 3.92.
It's almost more insulting.
It is. I had a couple A minuses the first year. I know. How terrible.
Your dog is like right here sniffing my hair.
He's being annoying. Well, how was your week?
My week so far has been good. Christmas is in a few days. Actually, it'll be Christmas Eve when this episode
Merry
drops.
Christmas!
Merry Christmas if you celebrate. So
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
I don't know any others.
Yeah, if there's any other holidays, I'm sorry if I missed it.
Please comment on our Instagram post other holidays of this time of year.
Yeah, we're locked out of our
we gotta create a new one.
Our Reddit story.
I don't know how that happened.
We're both locked out. It keeps saying we need to be approved by the administrator, but we are the administrators.
I'm just gonna make a new one. So the next time you'll hear our new Reddit name, those cats is stuffing on your coasters.
Get down. I have been
down. I'll spray you with water.
Get down, Nico. So I have been crafting like crazy, so the house is more of a mess than usual, just because I am making coasters, and people will be gifted some coasters that I've been making.
They look really good. I want her to teach me.
Yes, it's actually very exciting and great gift giving. And I can take this method, you can put it on wine bottles. I'm all excited.
Like my favorite thing is that you can use photos.
Yeah.
And the photos look great, so it makes it like a great customizable gift for anyone.
Absolutely. Anyone need a gift,
for
just let me know.
Occasion. $20 a coaster.
Exactly. So I want to talk about Schmalmart when we were there. Schmalmart. The maze. Sorry, that's from a movie. Maze. Oh, you know you copy. When I say it, you want to say it back.
Maze.
It's from Grown Ups. It's something that we do back and forth. Anyway, hence I'm single. So, I needed a contact solution, and the aisle that the saline solution was in was so interesting.
It was a weird mixture of things in that aisle.
Yeah.
I thought it was the wrong aisle at first, but it was the last one we haven't checked, so.
Yeah. Well, because you walk down there's sexual devices along with eye care. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, okay.
And vitamins.
And, well, I think you need it all. If you want some stamina for the devices, you need to take your vitamins.
The saline solution doesn't make any sense, so.
Well, you don't know what people do. I don't know. So, I was thinking, in my childhood, you used to have to go to Spencer's. So there's a store called Spencer's. I think they're still around.
Yeah, they are.
You'd go in the back of the section and see all these things. And you'd giggle when you're a teenager or whatnot. No, I mean, I'm happy on one hand that Schmalmart is normalizing vibrators and sexual devices.
Section. Put it in a different section.
But I'm just thinking, if my kids are 8 and 10, do I really want to have this conversation right now with what is this? Because they're going to be staring, because these are not objects that you normally see. Or they're like, oh, mommy, I want one of these. Or what is that? Yeah, I just feel maybe a different section.
Just a different section. A whole aisle dedicated to it.
Yeah, give it an aisle. That's the adult aisle.
Yeah. Condoms and that.
Yes. I don't know. I just find it, all I could think of is when you guys were kids, I would bribe you. Do you want some nail polish? Let's go. Stop looking at those. Let's go. Those are just for adults. I think I would try to bribe you any way possible, you or Anthony. I wouldn't ask him for nail polish, obviously. I'd be like, do you want some Yu-Gi-Oh
Anthony
cards?
loved his pink nail polish when he was young. When he was 15.
Yeah. I would definitely entice him. Let's go get your nail polish,
He's
Anthony.
Really?
No. He would have been, at 15, I don't think he was into Yu-Gi-Oh cards then. He wasn't into those, cards and Pokemon cards. He was into them when he was young. And then when he was a teenager, he was not. But then when he came back for college, him and his friends thought it'd be fun. And they looked at all their cards and stuff. It was so cute.
That was cute.
It was adorable.
And now he's back to playing games with cards.
Exactly. So I have to add something.
But Ugh, my toe still feels weird.
Yeah, her toes are all red and funky looking. She might need a doctor.
I don't know.
If
Just
you're a
the two
doctor
of
and you're
them.
listening, please let us know.
DM us on Instagram and I'll send you photos of my toes. If you're not a doctor and you want photos of my toes,
that'll be $100.
Yeah, still DM us and we can work something out.
That'll be $100 for sure.
It depends what you want. Money's money.
Money is money. So I listened to this Jeff and who is it? Oh, Jeff and Alexa. What am I listening to? Hold on.
I thought you talked about it last week.
I do. So Brooke and Jeffrey, they do Second Chance Update. Yes. But I heard the weirdest dating story. And I'm like, is this what dating's come to?
What is it?
Because like all my friends, like they're all married except for I'm the single person. Mm-hmm. So married or in a relationship. So this woman, okay, so after her first date, they had a great time. She hands the man an envelope. And then he's like, oh, cool. Like he thought it was just like a cute, like, hey, your envelope's cute. No. He opens it up. It says, thank you so much for the date.
Okay.
And then here's my Venmo. It was an invoice.
What?
For getting a hair blowed out and done.
Seriously?
Her makeup, because she bought new makeup and had makeup done.
That's her choice.
Clothing. She bought a new outfit with matching undergarments and a mani and a pedi. So she invoiced him for all of that.
Insane.
Completely insane. And then she was wondering why he didn't call her back for a second date.
Insane. Like, that's all of your choice to get all that done.
It really is. So I don't understand. Like, is this what the world has come to now? Like, I don't even understand.
Weird. Okay, my question though is about these scenarios. Are they real or are they skits? Either way, it's funny. But like, are these actual real events that are happening?
Supposedly, these are real events.
They're real people?
They're real people that write into the show that ask them to call for a second date because they don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
So I have a feeling if they are lacking, they might have skits. Otherwise, they're calling.
Okay.
So in my news, time for Mom's News.
News with Shannon.
Here are some unusual holiday traditions from around the world.
Ooh.
I thought you might find this interesting. So in Japan, they order KFC for dinner for Christmas Eve or Christmas. 3.5 million people at order, and you have to pre-order or you're not going to get your KFC for dinner.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
In Austria, they have Krampus night. So on December 5th, Austrians dress up as Krampus, who is freaking scary. He's a horned, part goat, part demon creature who punishes children who misbehave. So I don't know what Krampus, but it doesn't explain what Krampus night is. Do you just hide? Because I'd be hiding.
Or do you like go around terrorizing people if you're dressed up as Krampus?
I don't know. So in the Ukraine, they decorate their Christmas trees with lifelike spider webs, which are said to symbolize good luck and fortune.
Yikes.
I hate spiders, so that would not be me.
Too.
Glad I don't live in the Ukraine. In Norway, on Christmas Eve, Norwegians hide all the broomsticks in their homes to prevent witches and evil spirits from stealing them.
I'm picturing like old wooden broomsticks, but they're just like the plastic.
Right. Like I'm picturing the old wooden with a straw.
But now they're just,
Yeah.
Go hide my dustpan.
So in Italy, on Epiphany Eve, La Befana, an old witch who flies on her broomstick, delivers treats to good children and coal to the bad children.
I've actually heard that one before.
I've heard that one. Well, we heard that we were watching on the Hallmark app. It was a question on the Santa Claus.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's where I know that
trivia.
from?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
I guess it's useful.
It is useful because we had to see which model.
We haven't finished it yet. No, not all of them are models. Most of them are models.
Well,
the one guy was
models.
on Hamilton.
Oh, that's right. He was very talented. So yeah, what exactly is it that we watch? We're not even explaining.
It's basically like The Bachelor, but instead of winning a girl in the end, they win to be in like a movie.
A lead of the Hallmark movies.
Yes.
Lead actor.
Yeah.
It was very exciting.
It was actually sucked me in.
It did. Well, because I think it was men with their shirts off. I think
there was a lot of
shirts
off. And they all look great because, most of them are models.
Yes. If not, they could be.
Mm-hmm.
So in Iceland, the Yule lads are Iceland's. Are you okay over there? She's choking on her hot cocoa. The Yule lads, what was I saying? So the Yule lads are Iceland's version of Santa Claus, and they visit children on the night of the 13th before Christmas. Children receive gifts.
The unibrows?
I have no idea. They made it seem weird. Oh, children receive gifts or potatoes in their shoes left on
Ooh.
windowsills.
I love some good
Depending on their
potatoes.
behavior. Are these cooked potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh, I would like tacos. Can someone leave me tacos and margaritas?
No. I forget which place has it, but it's one of those drive-through taco places. They had, I don't know if they still had it, but like potato tacos. No, it was amazing. Remember, I was on a kick of making those potatoes and putting them in like breakfast wraps for us. It was because of that.
Oh, okay.
So good. So are you going to finally read our
I'm going to read our Christmas card, and then not going to post the photos because it's not just us in the photos. Yeah, no, sorry. But I will post the card. The front. Will? Merry Christmas, the front, and then just what I wrote.
Wait, what's the back again?
The back is us. I can post that.
Yeah, post that one.
Okay. So my Christmas card that I sent to everyone, I know people that have the literary brain and run-on sentences bother them. They might not have cared for this, and I'm sorry.
It's not about that. It's about it was written as like a conversation. It's not supposed to be, a thesis.
Well, and this is my personality, so I want my personality to show through. So, hello, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This year, I thought I would do something different to spread the holiday cheer. Instead of finding the cheapest holiday cards that I could find, just kidding, kind of. You're getting a holiday letter. 2024 has been a busy and exciting year for my family. I know all parents say they are blessed, but I truly am. One of the biggest highlights was Anthony's and Alyssa's wedding. Not only do I have a wonderful son, but now I have gained another daughter. We are so lucky to have Alyssa as part of our family. Arianna had a remarkable year as well. Ari will be graduating from UB this year with her bachelor's from architecture. She's already received a job offer from the company where she's an intern. I've met Arianna's boss and colleagues, and they simply adore her. They couldn't stop praising her talent and hard work. What is new with me? Ari and I started a podcast, chit-chatting and reading Reddit stories. Anthony even joins when he can. Rumor has it he is a fan favorite, which is very true.
Yep.
We took a short family vacation to Lubeck, Maine this past summer, and it was beautiful. I was able to see puffins, seals, and porpoises, but no whales or moose sightings. I guess I'll just have to go back. Besides working and the normal day-to-day, my zoo keeps me busy. Okay, it's not a zoo, as I don't even have a zebra, but the dogs, cats, and bird keep me busy. Next spring, Ari and I are going to Europe on a river cruise.
Woo.
We have planned to meet some close friends, or as we call them, our chosen family in Amsterdam, to wrap up the vacation. We are beyond excited. I think that is all that has transpired this year, and yes, I am still single. So if you know anyone, LOL, with love, Shannon. So that is the Christmas card, and honestly, so many people wrote in their Christmas card to me that they liked my Christmas letter.
It was good.
It was cute. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year because I don't know if I can top that.
I don't know if you can do the same thing. Maybe next year. Oh, I think next year we do photos from our trip.
That's true. We can always do that.
Yeah. And then maybe not every other you write a letter. If something big's going on.
Something big. That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. I am ready for the Reddit stories.
Are you?
I am. Why is my dog screaming?
I don't need to know. I'm going to ignore it.
Okay. My dog Jasper's running. Oh my gosh.
What?
Speaking of that, this morning.
Girl.
Oh
no
my
one
God.
wants to hear about that.
This is the reality of having a dog, guys. Like, I love dogs. We don't even deserve dogs, but this morning was a lot. Is Alice out or something?
I don't think so. I think all the dogs are inside.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. He's just under the mistletoe whining. So
he just wants attention.
So Jasper, who I adore, he's a toy Australian Shepherd. He is the love of my life. He's
very
10 years
high
old.
maintenance.
He's very high maintenance. He's $1 million dog. So as a puppy, he broke his knees, and then he had luxating patellas. He has 2 screws in his knees. So he's a lot. So he had an accident last night because he had upset tummy from having too much Christmas cookie because someone who we don't mention gave her a little much.
Gave them any.
He can literally only
little piece.
Well, he's tiny. He's got a sensitive tummy, so he can literally only have a little bit.
I'm trying to get this cat off the table.
So he I'm like, I see poop by the door. So then I'm cleaning it up at 5:30 this morning, which I had planned to exercise, but that wasn't happening.
No.
So I'm cleaning up. I'm like, oh my God, where's my dog? Clearly he's in here. I sleep with my bedroom door closed and he pooped. So I could not find him. Well, I have a walk-in closet. And then for some reason, he thought try to hide having an accident with his upset stomach and went in my walk-in closet. But he locked himself in. And recently the cats had knocked over because I had clothes like folded and leaning on bins, knocked all the clothes there. So he got poop all over everything that was touching the floor, all over everything. So like I just threw out stuff like favorite clothes for work, gone. Like I am not dealing with diarrhea poo. It's disgusting. So that's what I did this morning. So not everything about having a dog is fun.
No.
And I was like, and I went through like two emotions, like being annoyed this morning because that's gross, and then feeling bad because he was so embarrassed. Like I let him outside, I cleaned up, and it took me 40 minutes to clean up. Then I had to get ready for work, and he was just like hiding under my covers. Like he felt bad.
Buddy.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into some fun Reddit stories.
All Christmas themed. Yay! It's a Christmas episode.
Woohoo! Merry Christmas.
We're going to start off strong with stories from Am I the Asshole? This one's posted by Scorpio H2O. 5 days ago.
Ooh.
Am I the asshole for not attending my family Christmas gathering because I can't afford the $250 white elephant gift?
$250 white elephant?
I feel like 50 would be enough. Your dog's circling. By myself? Don't get a dog. Oh, no, they're all going. They're following her. All right, since I've got you all here to myself, why don't we read a story? Or maybe we'll be right back after this short break if I can figure out how to pause. Hit play.
Okay.
And we are back.
We are back. I should never ignore a dog when he's whining. He was trying to tell me he had to go potty. So I took him out.
Yeah. Back to the story. My 29 female family has a tradition where we do a big Christmas get-together every year. And the highlight is the white elephant gift exchange. It's always been a fun time, but this year my family decided to raise the price limit to $250 per gift.
Oh my God.
I'm honestly a little shocked. I get that inflation has hit, but that's a lot of money for one gift, especially for something that's supposed to be fun and quirky, not something super expensive or meaningful. I have a pretty tight budget this year with unexpected medical bills and just general life expenses. After paying all my bills and essentials, there's barely enough left to get by. The idea of spending $250 on a gift is totally unrealistic for me. Expected to show up for a family dinner and festives. I started feeling like I was being pushed out of the tradition because of my financial situation. I told her that. Honestly, if I can't participate in the gift exchange, then I might not come at all. I didn't want to be that person who has to sit awkwardly and watch everyone else exchange expensive gifts when I couldn't contribute. Plus, I didn't want to feel embarrassed about not meeting their expectations. My mom thinks I'm being petty, that it's just one gift. My dad says I'm overreacting, that it's not about the price, it's about the spirit of Christmas. Which, to be fair, I agree with, but still, $250? Some of my siblings are saying I should just suck it up and join in, because it's about being together, while others are telling me they agree with me, but are still going to participate since the majority of the family agreed to this. There's approximately 18 to 25 people in my family that will be there, and we're still expected to get gifts for our family members as well. I don't really want to make a big scene or cause drama, but at the same time, I feel like this is a massive financial burden that's being placed on me, and I just don't know if it's worth it to show up and feel out of place. So am I the asshole if I decide to sit this one out?
No, you're not the asshole at all. Like, I cannot believe that that's what your family, and maybe everyone else in the family can afford that, but they need to be aware that, okay, maybe one of my children cannot afford that. So as a parent, one of two things happen. You change the price limit, or if you can't afford it, maybe help her out, like give her a little bit of money so that they can buy the gift. But
yeah, they could have been like, all right, if you can't afford it, here's like $100 or $150 for it, but still, that's insane.
It's so much
See, if someone were
money.
to tell me $50 was the price limit, I'd be like, oh, geez, that's pricey.
Right. Like, I was thinking, I was like, okay, like, let's say me, you, Anthony, and Alyssa did an exchange gifts and we did a white elephant.
See, but
so
they're
I'd say,
still exchanging gifts. They're just not only doing the white elephant, they're still exchange gifts.
yeah, I don't know.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Like, I can't wrap my head around
what
that.
do you buy for that much when you don't know who's getting it? So, like, there's no meaning to it. So you're just randomly buying. Like, I don't even know what I would buy.
For $250, I don't know what I would buy if it's not specific. Like, if I know someone needs something or wants something, it's fine. But if it's just a random gift, like, they're missing the whole point of the white elephant.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fun. Like, $50, you can actually get, like, a nice blanket and some candles, and you can, like, make it fun.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, $250, what the heck are you buying?
I don't know.
Like, I'm trying to think a general
I
gift.
can't even think of anything.
No, like, I'm getting, like, a slushy machine. Here you go. That's my white elephant gift. Like, that's insane.
That is insane. Way too expensive.
Way too expensive. Here's a suitcase, like a fancy one. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah. Top comment was not the asshole. I get it would be very uncomfortable to be the only one who couldn't afford it. Tell your dad you will come if he gives you the $250. And then OP replied saying, right, especially since on top of the white elephant gift, we're not expected to get gifts for every family member. We'd also give other gifts. So I'd be getting that gift on top of a gift for my parents, siblings, grandparents, etc.
Well, can't this person, though, just not do the white elephant? Like, I'm getting my family members gifts, whatever you can afford or make or whatever you do. And say, you know what? I just can't partake in the white elephant gift this year.
She just doesn't want to sit around and watch.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's, I guess, part of not being able to afford it. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't want one of my kids to feel excluded, so I would never do that.
No, that's insane.
That is insane. Like, I think it'd be fun if you say, okay, everyone needs to make a gift, and then you do a white elephant, or everyone needs to, $25. Like, you can find stuff, but
yeah, that's insane.
Completely insane. I think that family's unhinged. Mm-hmm. They kind of lost the meaning of Christmas. The meaning of Christmas, like, you enjoy giving. And that's just, like, I don't know, that's everything that's wrong with Christmas, really. Like, that's just being
commercialism.
Yes, it's too commercialized. I don't like it. $250.
That's insane.
Plus, you have to buy everyone a gift.
Yeah, I'm looking on their page to see if they did, like, any updates, and it's not looking like it.
I feel bad. I wonder what she's going to do. But I feel like she should still go celebrate with her family. Just leave before the white elephant game, maybe. Say, you know what, I'm going to exchange gifts. Or if they're not ready, you know what, leave. Say, I'm going to take my gifts that have my name on it with me. Those are your gifts. And thank you for dinner. And I'm just going to go.
So some people were wondering what kind of gifts we're giving. And OP had replied saying, I think several family members are going with gift cards, scratch tickets, subscription boxes, etc. Those are some of the ideas I've heard. Someone suggested I offer a few hours of house cleaning. I like the idea of offering a service. It puts a value on my time and allows me to participate without spending a ton. That's actually a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I would love that gift.
Yeah.
AKA Aunt Alyssa, if you guys want to pay for, give me the gift of cleaning my house. I would love that.
Yeah. Another comment from OP. There hasn't been a maximum limit set. They said they wanted to step it up this Christmas since we are older. That's why they bumped it up. Then someone responded, good God, this logic is giving me a stroke. I've never spent more than $50 on a Secret Santa type thing.
That is so funny. Yeah, I can't, like, generally, like, 25 is good. Like, 50 started making me nervous. Like, okay, what am I spending $50 on? Because you're not personalizing it. So it's really hard to be general when you start getting into expensive.
When you get expensive, you want it to, like, actually mean something or be something someone really wants.
Right. Or is that because maybe we're not really from money? So when you spend a lot of money, you really want it to mean
someone's
something?
Like, buys a $250 diamond necklace and puts it in there.
Yeah, but if you're a guy, what are you doing with a diamond necklace? If you don't wear diamonds.
You give it to your wife.
See, that's not a gift for him, though.
No, well, unless they do the thing where you can steal, then a girl sees it, steals it.
Oh, that's true. I guess you could. I don't know. I just think that's crazy to me.
Yeah, very crazy.
Glad I'm not in that family.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? It's not this year.
This year, on top of my normal presents, I also want a $250 random gift.
Yeah. I'm going to get you one.
Sure.
It's going to be service, house cleaning.
I'll take the house cleaning.
There's rules, so you can't use it. Like, each coupon only constitutes for an hour of my time. You can't use more than one coupon a day. You cannot use more than 2 coupons per week.
What?
And I charge $100 an hour.
So, okay. So basically, in 2.5 hours, you're done.
But you can't use it all in 1 week.
So I couldn't have a good deep clean in my house.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Still on Am I the Asshole? Posted by Lumion. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Lumi Loon.
Lumi Loon. I like that.
Loon. Stamping at the dogs doesn't do anything. It does only just annoys me.
I know it annoys you, but Alice has something. Every time we're on the podcast, it's like they've been acting up lately.
They're annoying. All right, continuing on. Oh, wait, I didn't read the title. Do you want to hear the title?
I would like to hear the title.
Am I the asshole for not using my in-laws' Christmas money in the way they specified?
Oh, wait, what? Unless you actually ask for money. Okay, I'm going to have my own opinion before it starts.
Let's hear it.
So unless, like, you're saying, look, I don't have money for the kids, or I need money for food or groceries or bills. Can you please give me Christmas money for that? And someone, let's say they give you $500 for Christmas shopping and some bills. That's expected to have like limits, right? I'm giving you this money for XYZ. But if someone is just gifting you money, they don't have the right to tell you what to do with it.
I agree.
Okay, let's go.
All right. I, 36 female, have been married to my husband, 37 male, for almost 8 years, and we have 3 kids under 7. My husband's family lives a 4-hour flight from us in a location that's very difficult to travel to at Christmas time. So it's long been established that we don't travel to them at Christmas, and there are no hard feelings about this at all. My mother-in-law used to send us Christmas packages with gifts, but as we've had more kids, the last 4-ish years, she has sent us a check and asked us to purchase gifts for our family on behalf of her and my father-in-law.
Okay.
We always use the money on gifts for the kids, and we always tell the kids that those gifts are from their grandparents. Honestly, it's a lump sum. It's been great to get really larger ticket gift items for them to share. As example, we used it 1 year to buy them a Nugget play couch, something we otherwise wouldn't have given them as a gift.
I have no idea what that is.
Me either. I kind of want to look it up. Hold on real quick.
Here, you keep reading and look up Nugget Playhouse.
Okay. A couple years ago, my mother-in-law clarified that the money is also intended to be enough for my husband and I to buy gifts for each other from them. This is honestly just lower priority for us. And we told her 1 year that we don't need much for ourselves and had just used the money for the kids. My mother-in-law wasn't thrilled about this. Then last year when we were on FaceTime on Christmas morning, she asked us directly what gifts we had gotten each other from them. We both improvised and showed gifts that we had just bought each other and went through a bit of show of thanking them for these gifts. It felt a little silly. This year, the check has arrived. We really want to use it to get the kids in ski camps over the break, and it's the perfect amount for that. I would just like to be honest with my in-laws that this is what we're doing with their gift money, instead of pretending that my husband and I are using it to get each other gifts too. However, given that she specified that she wants all 5 of us to get a gift from them, am I the asshole for not following what she's asking? I will add that my mother-in-law and I have a solid and friendly relationship. However, we're not particularly close.
Yeah, I think you are the asshole, actually. I mean...
What?
Yeah, they should use it for what they specify.
What do you mean? No, they're using it to buy nice gifts for their kids. They're still using it for what they specify. They're just not using it to, like, giving, like, each other gifts. The Nugget couch is very cute.
Oh, okay. Maybe because I was distracted looking up the Nugget couch.
Dude, you weren't even listening?
I was listening. I just wasn't 100%
Well, what do you
paying
think
attention.
you heard?
I heard that they were using it for the kids, but then
Yes.
they didn't want to use it for everything that they specified for.
What? No, the mother-in-law was like, you're supposed to use it to buy each other gifts as well. So then they just faked saying like, oh, we bought this, but they didn't actually use their money to buy each other gifts. They only used their money, the mother-in-law and the father-in-law's money, to buy the kids things.
Okay, so I take it back. I was 100% wrong, not the asshole.
You need to listen.
I was looking at the Nugget couch.
Someone can't multitask.
Look, I spent years of the art of like tuning kids out while I'm looking something up. So it's hard sometimes to listen and It takes practice.
You don't get a take on this. I think she's not the asshole. And I don't know. You can just, I would say, like, it's not worth making a fight with the mother-in-law and just pick one thing that you and your husband got each other and pretend they got it for you.
But then you're lying. So you're promoting lying?
I'm promoting happiness.
Protect the peace?
Yeah, protect the peace. Make things easier, not worth the fight. Because they're still using the money for the kids. Like, they're using it to make big purchases they normally wouldn't use.
That's true. And Anthony and Alyssa, I am getting you guys a nugget couch when you guys have children, like toddlers. Like, they look like fun. Because you can just, like, make it all different ways. So that way kids can jump and play and do whatever they want. And
kids don't jump and play anymore. They just glue to a screen.
Well, these children will do other things.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyways, top comment. Just pick a present each year that you give each other and pretend it came from them. It's not even really false if you think about it, since money is... What's that say? Oh, never mind.
I don't have glasses
Anyways,
on, so I
you can just as easily say that you used the in-laws' money to cover most of the costs from ski camp, and you pitched in the rest in what they bought you on the other hand. This is what my family does, and it's always been easy enough. And I think it makes them happy to think me and my partner are enjoying ourselves as well. Basically, it's a minor ask to let them preserve the happy fiction, and I don't really see the need to push them on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling conflicted because I don't like lying.
Oh my God, it's not lying. They were able to buy each other these gifts because of the money that they gave them. They used on the kids. They didn't use that themselves on the kids.
That's true. So I guess money's kind of fluid. Like, I use this money here, but we save money, so then this is what we're able to get each other. I guess. I think that's a roundabout way to lie.
It's not. It's not lying.
It's a little bit of dishonesty going on.
No dishonesty. I agree with this comment. Not the asshole. You're using the money exactly as it was intended. She would like you to include yourself and your husband in the gift giving, but you simply don't want to or need it. You instead put the money to the same use for your kids. The gift that she got you is having less stress in your lives. She gave you some extra money to help with the gifts, and now you two can better enjoy the holidays. She thinks gifts are stuff, but in reality, she gifted you the state of mind. Absolutely nothing wrong with using the gift for the kids in ski camp. It's a gift for your children. I bet they absolutely will be thrilled. You are not doing anything wrong. Some people are just weird about the holidays. Not everyone needs to get a gift, and the idea that you'd be forced to buy yourself and your husband a gift is just odd. It's a waste of money and puts unnecessary stress on you.
True, but she's still lying.
Okay. We are disagreeing on this one.
Hey, is this one of the first ones we really strongly disagree?
Maybe.
I don't think she's an asshole. I just think she should be honest.
But it's just going to cause fights. For what end?
So you should always lie to avoid conflict? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying when there's no good ending, or it's just going to be the same thing. Like, yep, your mother wants us to buy gifts for ourselves. That's what else are you going to do?
Fine. I don't know. I just think you should be able to tell your mother-in-law, like, it is a gift for us because we're gifting to our children.
Yes. Well, I think they did try to say that, and she's just like, you must open gifts.
Well, because everyone wants people to have gifts to open. I think that's what the mother-in-law is
But they're still buying
thinking.
them each other.
Yeah, as long as they have something to open from each other. I guess it's time to move on, but I don't know. I don't like
now,
lying.
this one's coming from r/relationship advice.
Ooh.
Posted by _RA_XMassBlues. Do I, female 40, break up my 11-year marriage to my husband, male 39, because of Christmas?
I don't know.
I, female 40, have been married to my husband, male 39, for 11 years, and we have 3 children. The relationship is mostly good, but we've had some strained times and have taken some working through. My biggest issue currently, though, is Christmas. I have such a happy memories of family Christmas growing up. I love Christmas with my family. We sang, we played games, we ate. Christmas morning was always slow, involved church, preparing. This was a whole family activity, and eating Christmas dinner. Then gifts, films, games, songs, and Christmas tea all followed. Christmas tea. We should start
Christmas tea. I kind of like that.
My husband's Christmas growing up has many of the same ingredients. gifts, TV, Christmas dinner, but he's told me all the gifts were opened before breakfast, and then they played with their gifts, and didn't interact much after that. Over the years of our over the years of our relationship, I've never felt like I've had a Christmas like I did growing up with my husband. Most of them have been reduced. I've been reduced to tears each Christmas Eve and or Christmas Day. He suspects he's autistic or anything other than what he grew up with is a problem. If it's not what he ate for breakfast growing up as a kid, it's not Christmas. If I want the kids to wait to open presents so we can all be present, it's a problem. If I ask for help making Christmas dinner, it's unreasonable because he wants to spend time with the kids, and his mother always cooks. If I cook any of the 2 vegetables he bothers to eat, I've ruined it for everyone. If I suggest playing a game, I'm told not to bother the kids because they want to look at their new toys, even when they've asked to play a new board game they got. I want to watch a Christmas film, I end up watching it by myself. I've tried talking to him about compromises over the years, but I've got nowhere. The past couple of years, I've given up even trying because I'm too tired to deal with the I'm autistic, I can't deal with it any other way. My mother tried to speak to him about it after witnessing me in tears on Christmas Day for years. Now he goes around bitching because she doesn't understand how autism works. I'm now at a point where I'm dreading Christmas. It always seems to end with me upset and disappointed. In his defense, the kids don't know to expect anything different to what I have written, and they seem happy. I just know what a family Christmas can be and so much more. It seems stupid to break up a marriage over a couple of days, but I've thought about it. I just can't see a way to move forward for things to improve.
Oh, this poor honey. She has been dealing with this for years.
Yeah.
So it's not just, okay, I'm breaking up over Christmas. It's been years of Christmases.
11 Christmases.
Yeah, or in dating and all that. I think counseling, therapy.
Yeah.
And if he is autistic, there's also ways and tools to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she can't change it all, right?
Yeah, but they could do like a mashup. Like, So the top comment says, my spouse and I are both autistic and grew up very differently. You know what we do at Christmas? Combine traditions. We've done it every year. We spent Christmas together. Under zero circumstances is dude allowed to use his suspected autism as an excuse to do whatever he wants while you're reduced to tears year after year after year.
Yeah, I really feel that way too. I feel bad for her.
I feel bad for her.
And I definitely think you can work with a counselor therapist that specializes working with people with autism to find ways for you to both be happy. I mean, I understand he's set in his way and he likes things a certain way, but like just change one thing.
Yeah.
And like, okay.
Watch a film together. Oh, okay, let's all play a board game that they get for Christmas because they're excited. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do little things.
There's an edit.
Okay.
Thanks for those who commented. In the time it has taken to post this, deal with family life, and have time to sit back on my laptop, and the post has been locked, so I haven't been able to reply directly. For those who mentioned it, we are trying to get a diagnosis, but time and money are a factor. The priorities are money for the kids. This isn't our marriage, 365 days of the year. The problems come with anything out of the day-to-day life. Family vacations never go well for us. He would rather avoid them altogether. I live for vacations. For those of you who said to go to therapy, I have in the past, and I'm willing to do couples therapy, but it takes 2 to make that work. Why not take the kids off to my family myself? I nearly did that a couple years ago, but in reality, the distance is just too far to make it pleasant for the kids. For those of you who said I should learn to compromise and not throw away a good marriage, I do want to compromise. I love my family Christmas, but I'm under no illusions that's the only way to do it. To the person who said it sounds like a dull and exhausting way to do Christmas, you actually made me laugh thinking about how others might have read that. But I'm exhausted, not just with 3 kids, but the added stress of the husband and working full time. Thank you for your time and support.
Oh, she seems like a really good person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really think that they could work on this. I think, but he has to be willing. So if he doesn't want to go to couples counseling or work on changing anything, that's really where the issue lies.
Yeah.
And he's using then his autism as a crutch to be like, oh, I can't. I have
Suspected.
autism. Oh, suspected autism.
Yes.
He wasn't diagnosed.
No.
Okay. No. Yeah, he needs to be willing to compromise. And I understand if it's hard for him, that's why he go to therapy and he has to be willing if he
Yep.
wants to stay married.
Another comment that was upvoted. If he's actually autistic, tell him to find the list of strategies that autistic people use to cope with changes to their routines. And you'll be happy to support him by choosing a few to implement and try. Otherwise, you may need to do Christmas your way and have him go to his mother's. But also, hon, he's not the boss of you. If you want to play a game and he doesn't, just tell him the kids and I are playing a game. I'd like you to join and let him join or not. You're not going to get your childhood Christmas, though. This is a different family, not his parents and not your parents. Build your own traditions with your kids and tell your husband that autistic adults often work with therapists to help them manage the kinds of stress he's describing. So you'll support him going, but Christmas is now going to be a blend of both your traditions, not just his own.
I like it. Very good.
Yep.
And usually the woman gets her way, and it's all usually the woman's all her tradition. So I find it interesting that it's generally they just follow his without blending anything together.
Nope. No compromise.
No compromise. Guess what you're getting for Christmas?
What?
Stress because we're hosting Christmas
I know.
Eve dinner.
Hate that. I hate hosting.
Why do you hate hosting?
It means cleaning and lots of cleaning. It means you lots of stress. That means dogs lots of barking.
But in the end, it's always nice and fun.
No. Then I can't leave when I want to. I'm trapped here with these people.
They're your family. Seriously?
It's nice to be able to have the option to leave.
We're playing games.
That
I bought
will
prizes.
be fun. I think it will be fun this year.
It'll be fun.
These people never tend to overstay their welcome, which is nice. But I'm just saying, in some situations, it's nice to be able to leave. You can tell me I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, it's fun. It's literally 4 people are coming over.
No, it'll be fun.
It'll be
if
fun.
it was a bigger Christmas, it would be worse. But I still hate all the cleaning, your stress, the making of the food, your stress.
I'm just very stressed.
Yeah.
Well, and then I have extra stress now because Anthony said something to you that he doesn't trust me to make the steak.
I do make a pretty good steak.
You don't make plain steak.
I've made plain steak before.
Have you?
Yes. I do it like Gordon Ramsay. You got the garlic, the sage, and then the butter in the bottom, and you scoop it over.
Oh my God, you're such a dork.
I learned that.
Well, I'm excited to have everyone over, so I hope they don't feel uninvited.
No, it'll be fun.
Jeez, you're very harsh and rude right now.
Well, it'll be fun. I'm excited.
She gets coal in her stocking, and then others get more.
It's not them here that's the issue. It's the preparation that I don't like.
Well, okay, yeah, but we haven't, this past week, because I've been crafting and baking, the house needs to be cleaned whether people are coming over or not.
Oh, yeah, it needs a good clean.
Yeah. So it just needs to be done.
Yeah, we've just been both, really busy, and you kind of took over both tables.
I really did. I really got to get this crafting stuff off this table.
Yeah.
And the baking stuff off the counter.
Well, anyways, I'm going to go to yoga in the morning. So I feel like as long as you're not in a horrible mood when I come home, I should be in a good mood to do some cleaning. So sometimes I come home in a good mood and then you're all grumpy.
Well, my knee's hurting. Dogs are pooping.
And
Nothing else just happens.
Why didn't you hang the cards? Well, I don't know. I didn't know cards needed to be hanged. So some read minds now?
You.
All right, we got another story if you want to hear it.
Why are we so grumpy?
I don't know. You made me grumpy now.
She's the grumpy one.
Relationship advice by feeling-care-2877. My BF, 28 male, got me a huge surprise gift that I, 23 female, think ruined my Christmas. We have been together for 3 years, but this has been the first time we were financially stable enough to actually get a Christmas tree, a good haul of gifts, and decorate our apartment. It's late, guys.
Do you want to restart this? What's the title again? Just restart, please.
Yeah. All right. My BF 28 male got me a huge surprise gift that I, 23 female, think ruined my Christmas.
Okay, did we read who it's from? Where's it coming from?
From Relationship Advice, posted by feeling-care-2877.
Okay.
We have been together for 3 years, but this has been the first time we're actually financially stable enough to get a Christmas tree, a good haul of gifts, and decorate our apartment. This has always been my favorite time of the year as a kid. I grew up in kind of an abusive family where I was forced to be an adult at a young age, to take care of my siblings while my parents constantly worked and broke up and threw each other out, but everyone just seemed happier on the holidays. We both lived across the country from our families, and we see them a few times a year for a week or so at a time. We budgeted enough to splurge a little this year, and we both started good jobs at the start of the year that gave us bonuses. Together, our bonuses are combined is $1,500. We agreed this is the firm budget of our Christmas gifts, split evenly. I know it seems like a lot, but there are several things we have both gone without for a while when we were struggling for the first couple of years of our relationship financially. We both desperately needed new clothes and a few other miscellaneous items. We both prepared lists of clothes, shoes, cologne/perfume, things for our apartment like a rice cooker, new bedding, and some items for our dog. In total, I bought him everything on the list. I told him several times that I was excited for our first real Christmas together and emphasized our Christmas. And I told him over and over how extremely romantic and intimate I thought it was going to be. In my head, we'd simply have a low-key Christmas, stay in, cook a big meal, mess around in bed for most of the day, and play video games or something. I felt like I communicated this clearly, and we both agreed. I know for sure we talked about it, and he never seemed to contest or ask anything else. We spent the entire month of November talking about our mutual excitement and seeking out activities for us to do together, dates, board games, etc. We had a few dates planned. I don't know what came over him last night, but he decided to tell me my Christmas gift early. He spent a large portion of my gift budget on a plane ticket for my kid sister, orchestrated and planned with my parents to send her to our apartment and spend Christmas with us, and got my sister some gifts to open on Christmas morning so she wouldn't feel left out. He has a whole week planned for him, me, and my sister. All of our date ideas, but he included her. We will go see Christmas movies and Christmas lights with my sister. He got me 1 to 3 items off my list, but none of these items were things I needed. Warm clothes, shoes, bras, a winter coat, cosmetics. We both made a lot of sacrifices this year while we struggled together. And while I was looking forward to getting some items that would help me feel like me again and not just in survival mode, my gift is that my sister is getting a vacation to my apartment. When he explained this to me, I just started crying. I feel so insanely frustrated. I love my sister and we're very close, but it's because I am more like a parent to her. When I moved away and met my boyfriend, I had some independence from this. But now something I was really looking forward to has been turned into a babysitting experience where I'm in charge of giving my sister a child's Christmas experience. I'm upset that my boyfriend doesn't know me well enough to know that this was actually one of the worst things he could do for me. He knows I hate surprises and grand gestures. I told him this really ruined my Christmas, and it's something that can't be undone without upsetting my sister, who I feel responsible for. My BF is telling me I'm ungrateful and that he tried his best to be thoughtful, but I can't shake the feeling that this was the last thing from thoughtful. Can someone please offer some insight?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So she was close. She was a parent figure to her sister. I think it was a very thoughtful gift. It just wasn't the gift she wanted. I think she needs to look into it's a very thoughtful, well-meaning, well-intended gift.
Is it thoughtful when it's something he should know that she wouldn't want?
So she doesn't want to see her sister even though she loves her and she's close with her and she was a parent figure to her.
Yeah, exactly. She sounds like she wanted to escape from that. It sounds like she said she really wanted to spend Christmas together. And so she bought all this stuff like rice cooker, things for the house, got him warm clothes. And what she doesn't get anything, things she's gone without. And that she was thinking she was going to get this Christmas. So he gets a ton of gifts. And then her sister gets a vacation.
Well, when you put it that way, I don't know. I think she's a little bit ungrateful, but I could also see why she's frustrated, right? I can see both sides of this one. I think what her boyfriend did was sweet, actually. It just isn't what she wants.
Well, hold on. Listen to this. He told her in advance because he realized there's more to the gift than just paying for the ticket and coordinating with the parents. He wants to share the mental load by letting OP prep meals, prepare for the arrival, etc., until he only has to just enjoy the dates that OP picked out, by the way. And so I'd be so disappointed and let the boyfriend call, cancel, and take the blame. If he doesn't, that would be a huge red flag. Yes, I totally agree. Someone needs to at the very least get a room or bed prepared for the sister, and he didn't want it to be him. So he suddenly couldn't keep the surprise to himself, and not conveniently, OP can get all that work done herself. The whole thing just isn't a gift. It's a grand gesture that is badly thought out, and if he had the grace to listen to her instead of flinging blame back at OP with an accusation of ungrateful, he could learn from that and move on. But the refusal to accept her point is definitely a red flag.
Yeah, I see that.
It's a lot of work to have someone come stay at your apartment.
Well, yeah, you get stressed out for one day.
I know. I can't imagine hosting someone for a week.
You better never move away because we'll all be visiting you for a week at a time.
No, you better find a nice hotel and you'll schedule time with me. There's no just showing up.
Oh my God.
I'll send you my calendar. You can ask for an invite for something.
That is so rude and mean.
You're not entitled to my time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to go back to that. You and I will start mother-daughter therapy soon. The new year.
I'm setting boundaries. Don't just show up for a week.
Well, obviously not. People schedule that. But like, let's say I'm going to Aries for Christmas for a week.
A week?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Well, if you live far away, I'm visiting for a week.
I guess I did stay for a week at Anthony's over the
Yes.
summer. Fine. A week's your max, though. If you ever want any more than that, you got to find your own place.
That's fair. I think after a week, people are ready for people to go home. So I don't know. Like, yeah, after reading that, like, yeah, he shared the burden. Well, maybe I was thinking he told her because she doesn't like surprises, so that she won't be surprised. But you're right. Now she can also be part of the prep work, getting the room ready.
Now she's not
making
surprised.
meals.
Now she's got to do things.
Now she has to do things along with not getting everything that she sacrificed.
And it sounds like she hated being forced to be a parent when she was growing up, so she doesn't want to parent her sister. I'm sure she loves visiting her and spending time with her, but it sounds like she's really looking forward to having their first, like, real Christmas, because they haven't been able to afford, like, a Christmas before.
Right, and a Christmas presents and gifts for each other.
And now she's not even getting gifts.
She's not getting clothing that she needs and things that she needs. Well, but so do you think you would make your boyfriend cancel?
I don't know. I don't think I could do that. 'Cause
Right.
I'm sure, depending like on the age of the sister, like sounds like
break her little heart.
I know. It sounds like she's a child. I'm sure she's so excited to see her big sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't make him cancel.
No, that's just upsetting for her.
But he should just know her better
of what she wanted.
of what she wants.
Well, and then
that
like
might be a great thing to schedule for like when the little sister's on summer break.
Yeah, and actually buying her bras and things are more for him. It sounds like it was more for him. Like, there's times when I need a bra.
Sure she gave him a list of things they needed. Like, it sounds like they don't buy anything during the year. She wanted a winter coat, warm clothes, shoes. Probably gave him sizes for bras. Sure, he probably wouldn't have picked out the greatest ones.
Mm-hmm.
But still, those are things you need.
Yeah.
They were buying each other. She bought him needs, too.
Oh, I thought you said that he did buy her a bra.
No, those are things she wanted.
Oh.
But he only got 1 to 3 items off the list. None of those were items or things I needed. That was the list. She didn't get any of those things.
He should have got her some things on the list.
Yeah.
Like, my gosh. That's really disappointing and disheartening.
And she bought him everything that was on his list.
That's sad.
With cologne, shoes, clothes, rice cooker, new bedding.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all, they're not like gifts, they're like necessities.
Yeah. And that's sad for her.
She didn't get her necessities.
So now she's not excited because she had some necessities.
Yeah, I'm sure she was really looking forward to finally, like, I'm sure maybe she's freezing. She's like, I finally need a nice new winter coat.
Yeah, I know what that's like to be left out in the cold waiting for someone to pick you up.
You have a winter coat. It's not my fault I didn't choose to grab it.
Yeah, someone picked me up tonight.
Okay, we're not talking.
But she was late.
Do you have anything else to say about this? Do we also agree on this one? Disagree on this one?
No, I actually agree with you. I feel bad for her. I mean, at first sight, I think it's something nice that he did, but it just wasn't what she wanted, and he didn't take care of her needs and her necessities.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's not in a place of wanting. It's all about the need.
It would be a really nice and thoughtful gift if she had like said things where like she misses her sister and really
all she wanted is her sister to come.
She really wished she could visit more. Yeah.
She didn't say
she
that.
She did not say that.
She said, I need a winter coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm looking forward to staying in bed all day.
That's true. So it wasn't like the Christmas she wanted.
Yeah. So I have one little quick thing left.
Okay.
This is on Ask Reddit, posted by particular_sand underscore 5600. What is intentionally the worst Christmas gift you've ever given? Do you have any? Like, you intentionally gave a bad gift? I don't think I have.
I've never purposely, I'm sure I have.
I'm sure, yeah.
I've never intentionally gave a bad gift. Trying to think. No.
No, not on purpose?
Not on
Well,
purpose.
there are some people on Reddit who have.
Though I don't like when people regift when you're the one that's regifted. Like, if they regift you a gift that you gave them.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's
actually happened to me.
That's kind of rude. Like, I think it's okay to regift things, not to the person that gave them to you, but also when you tell people you regifted things.
Don't tell people.
Don't tell people. Because then I feel like there's more meaning.
It makes you feel less special.
I feel like there's more meaning when you don't know, but it's totally fine to regift things.
It's totally fine
Especially
to regift.
when you know that person's going to get use out of it and enjoy it more than you.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I just don't like if you're the person that gave the gift and then you're getting the gift back maybe, say, the following year.
That's like, wait, this is even remember I gave it to you? Like, there's no...
I've had that happen to me. So maybe I have given bad gifts and someone regifted to me.
Like, look at this. Would you want this?
It actually happened to my friend, too.
Really?
Yeah. She had got a gift that she was excited for. And then the following year, she ended up getting the same gift back. So you have to be careful. You got to label that stuff. It's okay to regift because you want to give it to someone that's going to enjoy it more. Just make sure you're not giving it to the person that gave it to you. Just label it. That's all. Put a note in your phone.
Yeah. So there's one on here. I have a sister-in-law that gives the absolute worst gifts. She finds out you have an interest in something and then beats it to death for every occasion a gift needs to be given, or regifts you things she got for free. This year, her adult daughter got a puppy, so we're gifting her all sorts of themed things like being a dog grandma, a sign, a keychain, a license plate border, and a cling for her car window, all bought cheaply.
That's funny.
My wife had a boss that she absolutely hated. Years ago, he made the local newspaper on some fluff story, and my parents, unaware of the hatred, mailed us an article with this big, dumb, smiling mug. Since then, my wife and I take turns hiding the newspaper clipping somewhere unexpected, like taped to the bottom of her mouse, or tucked inside my phone case, or in weird pockets in her purse she never looks in, or stashed with her hygiene products, or in her coat pocket, or at the bottom of her car console. Well, guess who's getting a giant custom mouse pad this year? I'm sure he's putting the boss's face on the mouse pad.
Oh my god. Great. That's hilarious.
She's probably going to respond with like some blanket with his face on it.
Yep. That's great. You know, did you ever notice though when someone's like, let's say you're into sunflowers and then everyone gets you a sunflower, but after a while it's like, okay, I do have other interests. I actually don't have any more room on my shelf for any more sunflowers.
Yeah, I like sunflowers. I don't need more things.
Yes. Someone
else commented, a cat mug with pointy ears perfectly placed to poke you in both eyes as you drink or stab you in the cheeks if you drink from the other side. My mom wanted a new mug for Christmas, and frankly, I was pissed at her.
That's funny. So I do like the mugs we got each other, though, over the past couple of years. I got you
those are fun.
A mug that says, don't be a twat waffle.
Yes. What? Oh, I got you. Don't be a thunder cunt.
Yep. I love them.
Here's another comment. I crocheted a blanket with the ugliest yarn I had. Now they can't get rid of it because I handmade it for them, but it's a real eyesore.
Oh, gosh. That's just mean.
See if there's any on here.
Could you imagine someone making you like colors that don't match at all? Let's say you don't like orange.
It's just them getting rid of it.
Yeah. Getting rid of the yarn.
But then you can't get rid of it because it's homemade.
Well, if someone makes you a blanket, you're not getting rid of it, even if it's colors that you don't.
Someone posted Shart survival kit for my brother-in-law. It had to have wipes, new undies, hand wipes, trash bag, and all in a small trash can.
That's hilarious. That's great. All right. I think we should wrap up tonight.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to edit and get this out possibly Monday night before Tuesday morning. So as a little Christmas gift myself.
Nah. You're not making it before Tuesday, though.
It's almost 11. I think I can get this edited and up before midnight.
Oh, that's right. We don't edit things very well.
We
You'll
don't
still
edit
hear
very
all my
well.
stuttering while I'm speaking.
Oh, yeah. I'm not taking every little thing out. Look, if we started earning money where I don't have a full-time job too, then I'll take every little thing out. But right now, this is our hobby with our fans.
Well, everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas. And if you don't
Happy
celebrate,
Christmas.
enjoy the time off from work.
Yes. Enjoy a nice weekend then.
Yeah. Otherwise, enjoy your friends, your family, and follow us on our Instagram. And we will be working on a new Reddit since we are locked out.
I will own it this time instead of her, since it seems like she says her phone always changes her settings on everything. Her phone is the one changing things.
I'm feeling very attacked right now.
I don't know why.
Okay, but you signed in on my phone on the account. It won't let you make any changes to that Reddit account.
And I'm not signed in on your account, just on my account.
Yeah, but you tried it with my phone too.
Yeah, I don't understand at all what's happening, so I'm just going to make a new one.
Yeah, we're just going to try. Well,
it's fine. We're the only one posting on it anyways.
I did get an inbox.
You did not.
I did.
We're not talking about this again. Good night. Whatever you're doing, go to bed.
Have a Merry Christmas and have a wonderful weekend. Be kind.
Eh.
Be kind.
Be whatever you want to be.
Kind.